Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Whiskey Business, and if you didn't already tell by the title of the video, today we are making dulce de coco. It's been a minute, but I'm super excited to be back and to share a lot of new delicious recipes with you. So let's go ahead and get started. For the dulce de coco, you will need these ingredients. It's very simple. You need very few ingredients, and as always, I'll have all the full ingredient list and their measurements listed in the description box below. But the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is take your bag of sweetened coconut flakes. Make sure that they are sweetened. I had a 14-ounce bag, but for the recipe you only need 12 ounces, so I went ahead and just left a little bit at the bottom of the bag. Then you're going to go ahead and crack in your 3 eggs. I'm just using any mixing bowl. You don't need a mixer for this. You can do this by hand. I used a spoon. You can use a fork, whatever works best for you. I wouldn't recommend using a whisk or anything like that because the batter's kind of thick and it's going to get stuck in there. A spoon or a fork will work just fine. Now, once you have your eggs mixed in, don't worry about mixing them in too well. We're going to do a lot of mixing later on. Go ahead and add in your can of sweetened condensed milk. Make sure you scrape the can and get it all. If you notice, there's no sugar in this recipe, so this is the sweetening agent. This and your sweetened coconut flakes. Once you mix that together, you're going to go ahead and add in your all-purpose flour. I used 2 tablespoons. Once again, all of the measurements are in the description box below. Go ahead and fold that in, mix it into your mixture, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our butter. My butter has been sitting out, so it is room temperature. This is unsalted butter, and you're going to use about a tablespoon. So mine is nice and soft. If yours isn't to room temperature, you can always go ahead and microwave it and add it, in nice and melted. I just go ahead and add it in at room temperature. Next, you're going to add in your vanilla extract. I'm using, as always, my Mexican vanilla blend. It's very inexpensive, and I love the flavor that it brings to any of my desserts. I've been using it for years, and I love it. I swear by it. Not sponsored, but I wish I was. Once your batter is mixed together, you're going to take your baking pan, baking sheets, whatever you want to use. Listen, I've made this in a round cake pan before. I've made this in a glass pan. I've made it in this one. Listen, it's not that complicated. Use whatever pan you have at home. Don't use, a super large one. Just anything around this size should be good. Go ahead and spray it with some Baker's Joy. I recommend Baker's Joy because there's some flour in it, so that will prevent it from sticking. Go ahead, give it one final mix. Add it into the pan. You're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you're going to pop it in there for 30 minutes. Go ahead and smooth the top out with a spoon. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just smooth it out. Make sure it's nice and even. And like I said, go ahead and bake this for 30 minutes or until golden brown. Keep an eye on it. You don't want it too golden brown because you do want the inside to be nice and soft still. It does tend to get a little bit dry if you overcook it. So just keep an eye on it. For me, 30 minutes was just right. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. It's nice and toasty, nice and golden brown. If you can see, the edges are nice and crispy. Those are my husband's favorite parts. And then the middle is just nice and soft, how I told you. If you overcook it, that will be dry. So be careful with that. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, go ahead and do that right now. There's a big reveal coming up. I have a lot of surprises coming your way, a lot of great recipes, like always. Please leave any comments, any requests, anything you guys would like to see in the comments below. If you give this a try, please let me know. I love when you guys let me know how these recipes worked out for you, how you like them. If you have any questions, leave them down there. I'd be happy to help you out. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.